Fallout 4 is a game rated M by the ESRB. Hello and welcome back to more Stephen Plays Fallout 4. On the last episode, we finally finished for realsies the Far Harbor DLC, although I read the comments last episode and apparently I forgot one last holotape at the Nakanos. I have it written down. At some point we will grab it and hear what it says. But for now, we are doing Vault 81. I'm not exactly sure what Vault 81 entails, but I brought Nick Valentine over here. It's a functioning vault, been going for 200 years strong. Apparently they're always doing a lot of maintenance, and based on your comments, there's apparently something down here that is bad. Apparently it's possible to get some sort of disease that you can't get rid of, that can actually plague you for the rest of the game. And it's apparently a minor thing, but still kind of a problem. And people said I really need to be on my toes. There's also a few people urging me to get rid of my companion. But then other people said that Nick's dialogue with the people around here is awesome. So I'm going to assume that the correct thing to do is to hold on to Nick until we get to a part where I have to fight stuff and then dismiss Nick. And then be very careful not to get attacked or something. I'll figure it out. For now, I'm just going to kind of wander around. Do you want to chat?
Hey there.
Don't you have someone else you can bother?
You really aren't a fan of me, are you? I talked to this kid last episode, and I talked to Vault Security.
Look for the depot. Alexis has just about anything you could need.
Seems like a pretty cool place. Can I go in here? Requires terminal. Okay. There's rounds and stuff here, but obviously I can't take this. They do not belong to me. I'd love to get one of your vault suits. I have a few vault suits from other vaults that we've been to in storage. And I think that's pretty cool. I'm just gonna walk through this area. Excuse me.
Radiation. Impressive.
Oh, because
It must be rough living out there.
Oh, that's interesting. If I would have had radiation, they probably would have said something about it. But I don't have any right now.
Hey, Ashes. What are you doing up here?
Hi, how are you?
Ashes, where are you going? Ash! Damn it. Aaron's not going to like this.
Hey, kitty cat. Yo, kitty cat. Whoa, kitty cat.
Looking for a meal? See Maria.
Kitty cat, where you going? Yo, kitty, no kitty. Kitty cat. Kitty cat. Kitty cat, no. Okay, you're gone.
How many folks you think could fit in one of these?
What, a vault? Or a vault entranceway. So that cat got out, which is not good. Do I need to? Can I go save the cat? That's like my #1 priority right now.
Stay out of trouble.
Yeah, but what about that cat?
Officer.
Watch yourself.
Okay, but tell me about the cat.
Your Pip-Boy ever act up on you? Mine's been glitchy lately.
Can no one tell me about the cat? That cat ran away. I want to go save the cat. That's the only concern I have. There's an elevator. Once again, all this stuff is going to be stuff that, you know, counts as stealing. Hello? Are you security?
Don't go feeling all special because the Overseer let you in here. You weren't the first, and certainly won't be the last.
You don't have to be such a jerk, dude.
Hi. I don't want to hear any negative reports about you, outsider.
Oh my god. You do realize that I could, like, kill all of you just practically by staring at you, right? Like, I'm super ridiculously strong. You realize that? No? Man. Entering into a vault is seriously like entering into a completely different world. It's really wild. It also looks like the only place I can go from here is the elevator, so I guess let's go.
Managed to get out of the vault. Can't imagine he'll live too long out there in the Commonwealth.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. I'd like to go save the doggone cat. Oh my god. Alright, so we're gonna go either up or down. I guess down makes the most sense. Because up is where the surface was. What is marked on my map? Oh. Vault 81, which is where I'm at. No wonder it's so close to me. So we're gonna go down here and find out how big this place really is. Pretty big, but most of the vaults are pretty big. See what you got over here. More of these vault suits. but none that I can have. Oh, hey, bud.
Well, hello.
Hey, mister, are you really from the Commonwealth?
Yeah. Why do you want to know?
I never met anybody from the Commonwealth before. I thought maybe you might want someone to show you around. Just 5 caps.
Do it for free.
How did you know I was here?
Gran says I have a knack for finding stuff out that I'm not supposed to. Actually, she ain't my Gran. She's just Priscilla. But she acts like my Gran. When my mom and dad died, she took me in. Anyways, do you want me to show you around or not?
Yeah, sure, kid.
Okay. Give me the tour, Austin. Here's the caps.
Yes! I gotta show you to Erin. She's gonna flip. Follow me. We'll start over here.
Erin. That's the person who lost the cat. Alright, take me on the tour, Austin. I could have just said do it for free, but I'm not that guy. Unless, you know, someone evil's around.
This is the depot. The Combs family run it. Erin and I are best friends. Her mom and dad fight a lot, so I don't like to go in there when they're around. But if you need something, they're the ones that have it.
What do they fight about?
I shouldn't tell you this, but everyone says Mr. Combs is sleeping with Tina. Mrs. Combs doesn't know, but he's always leaving her to do all the work while he hangs out with Tina. Next stop, the Overseer. I bet you killed a lot of strange things. Ooh, and raiders. I bet you fought raiders too.
Dude, raiders, I eat them for breakfast, kid. Sometimes I considered actually eating them.
The Overseer's office is up there. They're busy up there, and they do not like to be bothered. She makes rules, but she's nice. I like her.
Does she take care of people that break the rules?
Security mostly takes care of the people who break the rules, but she's in charge of all of the security officers. It doesn't happen very often. Next stop, the diner. Now we gotta go downstairs. That's where the diner is. Everybody eats there. Sometimes it gets real crowded. The Somersets are nice though. You'll like them.
It would be weird living in such a small community, man. I feel like that would end up being a little bizarre. I got some food.
Hello, Austin. I see you're showing our guest from the Commonwealth around.
Yes, ma'am. This is the Sunshine Diner. Grant says that they'll take all of our hard work and turn it into swill. Mr. and Mrs. Somerset run the diner. They're pretty nice. Mrs. Somerset's pies are the best.
How's their food? Other than the pies.
I like it. Mrs. Somerset always sneaks me seconds.
I'll save you a slice of pie, Austin.
Next stop, Horatio. I told you they were nice. Do you like your hair? I like mine. I hate combing it though. Gran makes me comb it.
Man, I love it. I love it. Great job, Bethesda. Runs right into Nick Valentine. Doesn't know what to do. I see you guys also have a fascination with creepy mannequins.
Austin, that hair of yours is a mole rat's nest.
This is where Horatio fixes up people's hair. Aaron's mom comes here all the time. Gran hardly comes here at all. She makes me cut my hair though. It's not fair.
Would he do my hair?
Sure, he can turn your hair into anything. I wanted him to make mine look like Skull, but Gran wouldn't let him. Next stop is Gran. Let's go see Gran. I live with her. She's not my real grandmother though. My parents died when I was real little.
Oh, Abraxo Cleaner. Oh, I can't. Oh man, undamaged Abraxo Cleaner. God, I wonder how many resources that would give me.
Hi, Gran.
Austin, what are you doing here? Are you bothering that stranger from the Commonwealth?
I'm not bothering him. I'm helping him. That's Gran. She takes care of me. You can call her Dr. Pensky. She acts all grumpy, but it's not for real.
Says you.
She runs our hydroponics lab. It's where we get all our food.
You don't get anything from the Commonwealth?
Nope. Gran grows it all here. She's really smart. Next stop, Miss Katie.
Huh.
Come on, hurry up. We gotta go to the other side of the vault. I'll show you where I go to school. I bet you didn't have to go to school.
Dude, I was born in a time when school was a thing. No, I mean, I guess I don't really know what school is like here in the vault. Also, this place just got a lot bigger. Huh.
This is the school. Miss Katie runs it. It's boring most of the time, but Grant says I have to go anyway.
Your Gran is a smart woman, Austin.
Are there a lot of kids in the vault?
Not that many. The overseer says that we're using population control, whatever that is. Next stop is the medical clinic. Let's go downstairs. I'll show you the clinic. Doc Forsyth and Rachel are okay, I guess, but I don't go there unless I have to, or unless Grant makes me.
Hi, Gran. You remember me? Okay, bye. Yeah, this place is big. Holy crap. It's actually really cool. It's almost like a town. Like, kind of the size of Diamond City. At least somewhat. And it's been hiding under my nose the entire game.
This is our medical clinic. If you get hurt or sick, you come down here. Dr. Forsyth says I can't bother him or Rachel while they're working.
Did you ever get sick?
Just colds and stuff. Hardly anyone here gets sick. Mr. Somerset broke his foot once, though. They put a big cast on it, and he had to walk with crutches. Now we go see Erin. She's gonna be surprised when she sees you. Come on, this way! Erin and I spend a lot of time together. She didn't believe me when I said I would bring you to her.
That's creepy, man. Like, I haven't been in here very long. How did you find out so quickly that I was here and then tell your friend that you were going to get me to... You know what, whatever, you're a kid. I shouldn't question these things. I'm sure some of these are just generic residents, yeah. But then other people, you know, are named. And I have a lot of looking around to do. Or depending on who you ask, snooping around. Yeah, this place actually, kind of reminds me of that robot place. You know, the time that I had sex with a robot? I try not to remember.
Erin, look who I found! A stranger from the Commonwealth.
Why are you asleep? You should be awake. You're so sleepy.
Wow. You're really from the Commonwealth?
You're Austin's best friend?
We've been friends forever. There aren't a lot of other kids in the vault. Thanks for doing my tour. I was so cool to show you off to everyone.
I'm heading out. Don't wait up for me.
How's a place like this survive?
So that's the tour. And back into bed. Alright, what time is it? Why are people asleep? Oh, it's 1:52 a.m.
But I need your help here.
Yo, Holt. We have a chat?
So you're the new guy. I heard we let someone into the vault. How long do you plan on sticking around?
Why do you want to know?
I'll ask the questions. I'm the one that lives here. I have a right to know.
Not sure. We'll see.
Yeah, I guess we will. We can take care of ourselves here in 81. We don't need to be letting in every stray traveler that comes our way.
Hello, Holt.
I hope you don't have anything that needs fixing. I really don't feel like working.
Okay. You have a good one? So he is supposedly sweet on Tina.
Nice Pip-Boy.
Interesting. So who's Tina? You're not Tina.
The work never ends in Vault 81.
I kind of wonder if I follow him if I'll find Tina. Because did I ever meet Tina? Did Austin show me Tina? I don't think so. I mean, I don't know if this guy's going to work or if he's going to see Tina. I'm not sure if I met Tina, but there's a lot of people I gotta meet. I'm just really curious. Like maybe it would start a quest or something. I should probably also talk to this guy's wife.
Dr. Forsyth is asking to see you when you have a moment.
Yeah. I will talk to Dr. Forsyth. Everyone will get a chance with the crazy guy from the Commonwealth. Ooh. Such a mystery man who shows up out of nowhere wearing crazy armor and he comes in with a talking robot. And everyone's real impressed. And he has a cool name. I say, you're going into the shop. Yeah. Okay, are you Tina? You're Alexis.
Hybridization. It's got to be a flaw in the hybridization.
Please, you haven't needed my help in years. Whatever it is, it can wait.
Oh, so Aaron and I can just wait? You're gone more than you're here. Whatever happened to loving husband and father?
Stop nagging at me, Alexis.
Okay, maybe I should talk to you.
Hey.
Our Commonwealth guest, welcome to the depot. And pardon the clutter, I don't get much time to tidy up these days.
No time? Why not?
Ugh, where to begin? When you're dealing with items that are all over 200 years old, work just accumulates like crazy. Some days it's all I can do to keep my head above water. But you probably don't want to hear about all that. Let me know if you want to take a look.
Do you run this place by yourself?
Well, there's my husband Holt, but once you need him, he's nowhere to be found. I swear the cat is more help than he is.
Why do you say that?
I really shouldn't get into it.
Tell me.
It's all right. You can tell me.
Holt's just changed. He's never around, always claiming he has some errands to run. Back when we first met, he seemed devoted till the end. He actually taught me everything I know when it comes to fixing things. He'd spend every minute he could with me, and of course Erin after we had her. Now, it's like we don't exist, and every conversation we have is a fight.
Have you talked to him about it?
I've tried, but he won't listen to me. He's always saying he doesn't have time.
You'll get past this. Marriage can be hard work. He'll come around.
I hope you're right. It'd be nice if he was even around long enough to discuss it these days. Enough about me. I should get back to work. But let me know if I can help you with anything.
What do you sell?
Odds and ends. A bit of everything, I suppose. But no weapons. Only security guards carry weapons around here.
I might be interested in buying or selling.
Great. I have all sorts of odds and ends.
So what do you sell? You do have a weapon. The Overseer's Guardian. Shoots an additional projectile. Doesn't seem like it's that strong, especially considering that it shoots an additional projectile, but good to know. Destroyer's right leg, Overseer's left arm guard, Overseer's right arm guard. And then just random junk and a bunch of ammo. Okay, so,
Now, where did I put this?
what's interesting to me is that that means that this woman, as far as I can tell, was not the woman who was in the bedroom with Holt. At least I'm pretty sure. Also,
Never had an incident on my watch.
you were calling Austin, right?
This strain is doing quite well.
Dr. Pensky?
Excuse me,
Very
Dr.
little
Pensky.
discoloration. Strong cellular plant structure. I can't seem to get the potatoes right. I'll have to see how it holds up to exposure.
Pensky?
Ah, you'll do perfectly.
What?
I'm in need of a willing test subject to try this new strain of fruit I've created.
Why don't you just tell me about yourself?
Me? I'm the vault biologist and hydroponic gardener. Everything you see here, I grew, including this new fruit I just developed. But I need someone to test it. Sure I can't talk you into trying it?
Is it dangerous?
Well, everything has its risks, I suppose, but that's what the medical center is for.
You eat it. Sure.
Nah, what the hell. I'll try it.
Excellent. Just tell me how it tastes and how it makes you feel. Now where'd I put that Geiger counter?
Okay. Fresh moot fruit. Yeah, sure. Whatever. I'll put it in my body. I guess I'm good.
Pardon me, Dr. Pensky.
Did you try the fruit? Tell me, how was it?
It was good. No adverse effects.
I knew it. This is good progress. I'll have to start a new batch right away. Since you've been so helpful, maybe you can help out in another capacity. You see, I need these plants to conduct my studies, and they take some special nourishment, especially the carrots. If you could keep an eye out for fertilizer while you're out in the Commonwealth, I'll be more than happy to compensate you for your efforts.
How much are you paying?
I'll give you 25 caps, non-negotiable. I know how you outsiders enjoy your bartering, but I've never been any good at it.
Sure, I can do that.
Really? Great. I was dreading having to put in another request to the Overseer. Just bring by whatever you can find whenever you have the time.
Before you go too far...
Dr. Pensky.
Those seedlings are almost ready for transplant.
Oh, there was a...
Oh dear, I seem to have misplaced one of my instruments. Where could it be?
I think I missed a dialogue option. Darn it. I assume that if I choose something and there's still a thing that seems relative to story stuff, it's going to be there, but then sometimes it's just not. Research terminal. Let's see what you're researching. Week 1, germination was fast, seeds have sprouted and are healthy, radicals and hypocotyls appear strong, initial examination of cells appear normal. Blah, 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 blah. Just kind of boring stuff. All about seeds. I mean, it's cool that you're making food. Just kind of boring to read about. I'm really invested in who that woman was who was in with Holt. That couldn't have been Alexis. There's no way, right? Like, that was too... Because Alexis was already there. The wrong spot. Where the...
You need a doctor, Forsyth and Rachel.
That's not it. Where the crap was I? Was I downstairs?
Watch yourself.
Okay, there we go. Residential. Let's see if I can find this person again. Oh, hey, you!
It's hard not to take my work home with me, but I promised.
Let's see. Reactor? Oh my god, there's so many things. Let's see, and... These people lived... Or did they live here?
If you need anything from the depot, stop by in the morning.
Okay, I'm not crazy, right? There was someone else over here. Maybe it was Alexis. Maybe she just ran to the store. Certainly. Alright. Hey, by the way.
Hi there.
I'm gonna wake you up at like 3 a.m. because I want to have a conversation with you, and you're going to deal with it. Rise and shine.
Excuse me, mister. Have you seen my cat?
Can I get a dialogue option? Ask for money. No, not the little girl. Oh, man.
I think he's left the vault. I saw him run by me when I got here.
Left the vault? Oh, please bring him back. Please. No one else would set foot outside for him.
Yeah, well, guess what? You're talking to Grit Jones, super cat lover, because I've got pictures of cats over all of my settlements, and I will find that cat. But also, where might he be?
Where do you think he may have gone?
Not far. He'd be terrified. I'm sure if there's anywhere nearby to hide, you'll find him.
I'll find him for you.
Thank you! His name is Ashes. He's the sweetest little gray cat. I just want him to come home.
We can make that happen. Alright, cool. So now I can work on finding the cat, which is good. Lavatory. Oh, there's so much to this place. It's actually really cool. It's one of the things that you don't really expect you're going to find this late in the game, like an entire town, you know? And I'm pretty excited about the prospect of finding an entire town.
For tools. I heard he'll pick caps if you got them.
Alright, let's see here. Let's keep going in more of these places.
Mom says it's too dangerous to play outside.
Hi,
Correct. Hello, Child and Child. It's my favorite sitcom, Child and Child. Yeah, there's a few interesting things here and there, but I'm not interested in stealing from these people. Just learning their stories.
Her cat got loose in the Commonwealth.
Man, news spreads quickly here. Holy cow. People work strange hours, too.
Meal, see Maria at the cafeteria. She'll hook you up.
And let's see, this is where I was. Correct. Let me try this door. No one seems to be... Oh, wait. Oh, we got some people here. Oh, it's Austin.
Austin.
Oh, why are you waking me up? I have nothing to say to Dr. Penske, but I might have something to say to you. Get out of bed. It's not difficult.
Life isn't an easy one.
I can't wait till I don't have to go to school anymore.
Glad I got you out of bed. Have a fun life, Austin. I'm gonna head out here.
Watch out for the maintenance. It never ends around here.
Okay, reactor. The reactor is open. Interesting. Old Rusty. Shoot Old Rusty! Am I safe down here? Safe enough. Hey, Old Rusty.
Please direct any maintenance requests to Mr. DeLuca. They will be handled in the order they were received.
Staying pretty busy these days?
Quite so. Mr. DeLuca has made it his life's work to occupy my time. Not only do I specialize in reactor maintenance, but now I am trained in doing his laundry, fetching libations, and generally picking up after him.
Does he help out with any other work?
If memory serves, the last bit of work he performed was when Mr. Whittaker forced him to clean up the supply room. He was also quite vocal about his distaste for the job.
Huh.
Old Rusty.
Is it a little crowded in here, or is it just me?
You really don't like me that much? Jeez, man.
Hey, the outsider. You lost? No trading going on down here.
Where am I?
Generator room, can't you tell? Look, I'm not even sure if you're allowed in here. Most of the trading's done in the atrium. I can tell you how to get back if you want. Oh, and hey, if you got any jet on you, I may be willing to take it off your hands. Say 75 caps?
Who's it for? You?
Me, myself, and I. Don't worry, I'm not into selling. That's my sister's thing.
I'm not a dealer. I don't sell drugs.
Hey, forget I asked. Seriously. And if you could keep this little conversation under wraps, I'd appreciate it. Just don't let Tina know. She'd be all over my ass.
Oh god, Bethesda, I love it. I love
Hey,
it.
outsider. Do me a favor. If my good-for-nothing brother asks you for Jet, tell him to buzz off.
Who's your brother?
His name's Bobby, and he's my poor excuse for a twin, so you can get a good idea of what he looks like. Look, he's a junkie, but he's getting careless. If he gets caught, we're both in trouble. And as much as I'd like to leave this canned paradise, that's not how I want to go.
If he's addicted, you should try to help him get clean.
Don't think I haven't tried. I locked him in his room for a week. It wasn't 2 days before he was using again. Now I admit, I've got my own share of the blame here. Bobby gets his chems from me, and I keep him on a short leash. But not anymore. I'm cutting off his useless ass.
Why would you feed his habit?
He's my brother, and he's overworked. I give him a little Jet, and he perks up. He seems happy, I feel better. Done. Now that it's getting out of control, it's another story. He wants to put me at risk, he gets cut off.
Good. That's the first step to helping your brother.
Should have done it a long time ago. But things ain't easy around here.
Tina doesn't know what she's talking about. I'm careful. Ain't nobody gonna catch me doing this stuff.
You guys realize you're right next to each other, right?
Hey, Bobby.
What you looking at?
Hi, Tina.
I never should have gotten him started on Jet.
Oh, why can't I ask you about Holt? That's what I want to do. I want to ask about Holt. I wish I had some of, whatever it is.
This vault would fall apart if I wasn't here to tell old Rusty to fix it.
There's,
After this, Bobby will finally listen to me and we'll both get the hell out of here.
Yeah, there's a thing that, like, gets rid of addiction. I kind of wonder if that would have helped, but that doesn't even seem to be a dialogue option.
Hey, Tina.
Don't forget what I said. If he gets me in trouble, he'll never hear the end of it.
Tina doesn't know what she's talking about. I'm careful. Ain't nobody gonna catch me doing this stuff.
Yeah, okay. Anything else down here? Little old overseer's terminal. Well, it's not red, so I guess I can do it. It's master, but let's see. Discipline? Assistance. Everywhere? Not even really trying. Discourage? Darn it.
Got it.
Yeah, that worked. Confidential, confidential, confidential. By using this terminal, you are acknowledging that you are an authorized user or technician. Well, I think we're about to learn some things. Welcome to Vault 81. Overseer Olivet, we'd like to thank you for accepting your new role as Overseer of Vault 81. This program, as you know, represents a critical research opportunity. The work we do together will lead to a better future for humanity, not only in these times of uncertainty, but far into the future, whatever it holds. Your background in academic and applied medical research will make you a capable leader to Vault 81 science staff, and your administrative background gives you the unique ability to lead and manage the general population as well. Thank you again for reconsidering this offer of employment, and good luck. Prime Directive. The mission of Vault 81 is to research infectious diseases and antibodies with particular attention paid to potential mutations in a climate of heavy radiation. Clinical trials are a vital part of Vault 81's mission. Trials will be performed in 3 stages. Stage 1 trials are to be conducted in Petri dish cultures. Stage 2 trials are to be performed on the colony of Heterocephalus glaber specimens furnished by Vault-Tec. Stage 3 trials may be performed on the residential population. That's frightening. Scientific staff will be restricted to the hermetically sealed research area. This measure reduces the chance of cross-contamination between residential and scientific staff populations. The Overseer will have communication capabilities, but no other members of the residential population are to be made aware of the Prime Directive. Admission. As outlined in the Vault-Tec Operations Handbook, all staff members of Vault 81 will be required to participate in mandatory drills held on site at the discretion of the Overseer and Vault-Tec administration. Admission drills are a requirement on all beta alert days, as indicated by the Vault-Tec early warning system. In the event of an actual alpha alert, Vault 81 residents will be admitted into the vault by Overseer staff. All scientific staff should report to their workstations immediately, avoiding contact with general population, especially those whom they may know personally. If necessary, Overseer should remind staff of their confidentiality status. All residents should be admitted in an orderly fashion and given the approved welcome address in the common area atrium by the Overseer. The Overseer should then use this terminal to confer privately with the head of science staff, by now safely sealed in the research area. Evacuation protocol. Vault 81 is not to be evacuated under any circumstances except a direct all-clear command from Vault-Tec Central HQ. Research reports should be archived on the primary mainframe. Chemical compounds and other physical materials may be deposited in the marked receptacle only by the Overseer and only after a successful Stage 3 trial phase. In the event of a Vault-Tec ordered evacuation, Overseer must be prepared to dispose of residential population by incineration. Propellant nozzles are pre-installed in all residential living quarters to avoid contamination with outside population. Wait, what? In the event of a Vault-Tec ordered evacuation, the Overseer must be prepared to dispose of the residential population by incineration. Of course, because it's Vault-Tec. This disposal is at the discretion of the Overseer unless specifically mandated as part of the Vault-Tec evacuation order. So there's things built into all the rooms that incinerate people? Overseer's private logs. Huh, a job's a job. I can't believe it. Vault-Tec must have really been desperate for an Overseer candidate after Duncan fell ill. I'm certainly qualified for this job, but with my politics, how could they think I'm a good candidate for this kind of program? Maybe there's more to this than I'm seeing. They still haven't given me a full briefing on the work we'll be doing here, but I'm not stupid. I'm pretty sure it's going to involve human trials. I won't jump to any conclusions, though. Let's see how this plays out. If they're crossing any ethical lines with me, they'll be in a congressional hearing before they know what's hit them. Drills, drills, drills. These researchers are willing to put up with a lot. Today is our 5th drill of the week, and this time I had to make the calls in the middle of the night. Half of these scientists are just kids. Between cramming for finals and sleeping off Friday hangovers, I'm shocked as many of them staggered in as they did. I guess the pay is worth it. I know I wasn't earning that kind of money as a grad student. What to do? It's much worse than I thought. I was finally given my full briefing today. Not only is Vault-Tec asking us to do clinical trials on humans, they've got some serious backers in government. I can't just blow the whistle on this. I've seen the admission roster. There are good people planning to live in Vault 81, and I've little doubt the vaults will come into use eventually. I won't reward the trust of these people by treating them like guinea pigs. I feel trapped. I don't know what to do. It's done. I got the call early this morning. Another beta drill. It's always Rosario who has to call. Her voice was trembling, and she couldn't get off the phone soon enough. She knew. Sure enough, the warning was upgraded within a few hours, and the news was reporting confirmed launches soon after that. I made a decision. I deliberately sabotaged the phone list. Such a simple thing, but it meant that none of the science staff received a notification about the drill. The residents are beginning to show up, and we'll have our hands busy admitting everyone. Science staff. I'm no criminal mastermind. Clearing the phone list prevented most of the science staff from showing up, but 3 still made it in. Flint and Collins are both my age and live in the fence. They had time to get here with the general population. Bro was just an overachiever and came by in the morning just to see if there would be a drill today. Figures. They've reported to the research area. The vault protocols engaged automatically and sealed them in. They're already busy with their work, especially since there are only 3 of them. They suspect. Burrow and Flint are getting restless in there. Collins and that robot, he's calling her Curie now, are keeping the mood relatively steady, but I think they already suspect that I have no intention of allowing them to implement a Stage 3 trial. Not sure what to do. They've got access to the delivery nozzles. If they choose to, they'll be able to infect the population with whatever they want. Need to keep them calm. Forgiveness. I've made a grim choice. I sabotaged the delivery nozzles in all the resident quarters as soon as I was able. I didn't expect Burrow to know this so soon. Hell, I didn't expect Collins to get so close to a Phase 3 trial so quickly. I didn't expect half of what's happened in the past few months. Cutting off communication is a cowardly thing to do, but what options do I have? They'll have food and water in there as long as they need. I just can't let them go through with human trials for God knows what Vault-Tec plans to do with their research. I only hope that somehow they can forgive me and live out their years in peace over there. Wow! Holy crap! So they hired this person to be the overseer, and they could not go through with what Vault-Tec wanted them to do. So they sealed off the people that were in on it. So there were 3 of them, and they were all sealed off. Wow. Research comm records. This terminal is equipped with Vault-Tec proprietary blah 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 blah. Testing 1 2 3. Testing Dr. Olivet, do you copy? I do, Kenneth. Everything good over there? Just another drill day, right, Overseer? It is, and thank God for that. Where is everyone? Overseer, there are just 3 of us over here. What's going on? Olivet, are you getting this? Sorry, Kevin, it's been a madhouse on this side. Only 3? Myself, Jim Flint, and that kid, Burrow. Where is everyone else? Not over here. Residents are being admitted. They started showing up in droves once the news started broadcasting. That's the same way I heard. You'd think Vault-Tec would have had enough warning to call at least a beta drill for staff this morning. Something must have gone wrong. We've been pretty limited down here, but we've been focused on antibiotics and have our first Petri trials underway. I saw the data last night. It's promising, but do you think it's ready? The trials have just started, and the virus we're going after has a few days of inoculation, but I'm optimistic that later this week we'll see positive results. Okay, keep me posted, and don't begin Phase 2 trials until I have an opportunity to go through the new data. Of course. Have a good afternoon, Overseer. Overseer, do you have a minute? The system isn't instantaneous, bro. I hope you haven't been waiting for a reply all morning. Sorry, Overseer. I wanted to notify you about an issue with our food extruder. Okay, I see it now. Looks like a clog in the protein tank. You weren't able to address it on your end? No, Overseer. Hardware failures on the residential side must be addressed over there. We can't get to the tanks or nozzles to repair them. Okay, Burrow. I'll have maintenance down there immediately. Go stand by and have Collins contact me if there are still issues in about 10 minutes, okay? Thank you, Overseer. I'll go there now. Phase 2 trial. Good news, Dr. Olivet. We've tweaked our formula based on Phase 1 trial results, and I think we're ready to go with Phase 2. How's the mole rat population doing? Very well. The specimens Vault-Tec provided are remarkably hardy. Flint has been doing some radiation testing on them. Is that in the protocols? Well, not technically, but we noticed some weird stuff with the kibble provided for them. Burrow got pretty sick for a day or 2, don't ask. Flint's been looking into it. These suckers are big to begin with, and we're thinking it's genetic. Tampered with? Something like that. I think Vault-Tec must have been running some experiments with them. They're all unusually large. A few demonstrate bioluminescence. At least one appears more intelligent than normal. Do you think they're still a useful control? Well, we've divided the colony, separated the most unusual specimens, and put the control colony on a new diet taken from our own food supply. It's not ideal, but I think we're okay. Very well. Give me the evening to go over your data again, but I think you're clear to begin Phase 2 unless I find anything I don't expect. Overseer? Yes, Burrow, what is it? I've noticed an issue with our delivery mechanisms. Do you know if anyone has tampered with the nozzles in the residential quarters on your side? I don't know. What are you doing with the delivery system anyway? The Phase 2 trial just began. I know, Overseer. I just thought it would be a good idea to run tests on the delivery system before we reach Phase 3. Well, if we reach Phase 3, human trials are not to be undertaken lightly. What kind of tests were you hoping to run anyway? Oh, just a placebo vapor to make sure the nozzles are dispensing mist properly. The residents wouldn't even know we had done anything. I guess that's the idea, though. I'll look into the nozzle issue on my end, bro. In the meantime, please do not use the delivery system without my direct approval. Please answer. Doctor, please get in touch. I know what you've done. Honestly, I don't blame you. Performing the Phase 3 trial on non-consenting humans is a breach of ethics, at least according to the world we used to live in. I can keep Bro together for a while, but Flint's already suspicious. What are we supposed to do over here? I can only lie to them for so long without some actual response from you. Damn it, Olivet. You can't be such a hypocrite that you'd condemn us to die in the name of your personal sense of morality. I know your politics, but I never thought you'd actually leave men for dead. Please reconsider this. And that is it. Holy crap. Wow. Wow. Valentine.
Hey.
Do something for you?
Hey, Valentine.
Got something for me?
Your thoughts?
Too many folks these days count on violence to solve their problems. You only have to look around to see where that got us.
Oh, nothing.
Sure, sure.
Wild, man. That's crazy. So wait. If this is that same vault, does that mean that there is a part of the vault that's actually sealed off? And those 3 people are still there? I mean, I guess at this point they're long dead. They were doing trials on mole rats. Trials on mole rats, and then the 3 people. This is bizarre. And we haven't even really scratched the surface at this place. That's nuts. We're going to be doing more with Vault 81 next time. Thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned for more Stephen Plays Fallout 4.